Hey, welcome to my house. Come inside.
Hey, sorry I didn't get to catch you guys last Saturday.
Oh, it's no biggie. Don't forget to leave your slippers there, okay?
Hey, you got a lot of slippers and slides here.
Yeah, actually, there are a lot of options in today's market. We have Granda, Ipanema, and even Birkenstock. And even the classics like Havaianas, although they've been around for quite some time, and an all-time favorite by many, they still have to adapt to today's changing and very fickle market. I mean, it's a slipper brand that enjoys 100% awareness, but not that much loyalty. So what we want is for Havaianas to change things up, for people to realize what the Brazilian lifestyle is all about. We want to make Havaianas not only relevant, but great again.
Do you think it's a good idea to do something now? I mean, why now?
Yes, of course. I mean, if you look around, there are actually a lot of opportunities in store for Havaianas. I mean, this will really help with its revamping. First, I see a lot of aggressive economic opportunities that are driving the growth of country's middle class today. More people are taking larger pays, but that doesn't mean they're not just gonna spend it anywhere. Also, they're becoming more thrifty and involved with the things that they buy, including their quality footwear. Oh, and actually there's this change in the workplace wherein Dela actually changed the rules for employers to not require women to wear heels. So naturally, women will transfer to a more preferably comfortable footwear. And actually, everyone right now is kind of digitally active, especially the Filipinos. I mean, can you take a hit? We're like #1 media active people. And it would be smart for companies, including those into the footwear, to actually look into making your presence felt in their digital platforms. Oh, hey Ben, can you tell our guests more about the market opportunities?
Yeah, sure. Have you guys talked about Havaianas competition?
No.
Well, actually, Havaianas has 4 competitors, namely Grenda, Birkenstock, Ipanema, and FitFlops. So, first off, we have Grenda, which promises to deliver an equal dose of comfort and style with understated elegance. Essentially, great style, great comfort because of the PVC, Metflex, and synthetic rubber included in its products. Next, we have Birkenstock. It's considered the orthopedic shoe among the bunch, with its contoured cork and rubber footbeds, high arc and design that follows the foot shape of its wearer. The brand definitely puts comfort over fashion. Then there's Ipanema, of course, the footwear that combines the laid-back seaside lifestyle with city fashion trends, although while claiming to be eco-friendly. They reconcile these ideas with its unique flex band products, which is made up of 100% recycled plastic and 30% other recycled materials. Finally, of course, we can't forget FitFlops, the brand that communicates style and functionality. Its soles are designed to give you the best in biomechanics and provide you the comfort you deserve. Now that we know what our competitors offer, it's about time we talked about Havaianas. Havaianas is a pioneer in the industry. It was a company that launched flip-flops and marketed as a comfortable footwear. They were successful with this and has developed 100% brand awareness. Since then, with this strong brand equity, Havaianas has become the top choice for comfortable casual footwear. Aside from that, they came up with a lot of varied designs, from the regular thong flip-flops to even espadrilles, and they constantly release new collections, thus resulting into a wide product portfolio. Sure, Havaianas has its strengths, but like any other brand, it also has its weaknesses, such as a relatively high selling price compared to other brands. It's also considered not that fashionable because it is first and foremost a flip-flop brand, which not a lot wear in public with their casual outfits. And even if they have a wide product portfolio, they have considerably weak promotions and communications with their target market. Now, what are the current opportunities for the brand? Well, first, with Dola's law banning high heels in the workplace, we can expect a shift from more comfortable footwear. Second, with the spring-summer trend of pairing flip-flops with luxe outfits, we can expect to see more of it with fashionable clothes. There's also this trend of athleisure, in which clothing designed for workouts and other athletic activities are beginning to be used for non-athletic activities. Next, we also have a rising growth in men's footwear. something to look out for, especially when men are becoming more and more involved with what they wear. Finally, of course, since flip-flops are also a favorite for presents, especially here in the Philippines, we can't ignore the holiday seasons when peak sales are up. However, like any other brand, Havaianas does also face numerous threats. For one, individuals have a high tendency to substitute it, which is due to the tight competition in the different categories of footwear. Burgeoning casual footwear brands are also gaining a following. That is slippers, slides, sandals, and the like. Let me ask you a question this time. Where do you usually wear your flip-flops?
Usually just at home or maybe at the beach.
Exactly. Although the flip-flops are a staple product to the lives of Filipinos, those are only the places where you usually see flip-flops. And Havaianas is still currently not an exception to that. Yes, it may be a popular brand, but it's also a brand that is just there, but not necessarily always sought out. This is why we have two communications objectives at hand. The first one is to capture and increase the loyalty of present Havaianas consumers so that they'll buy more and buy more often and more consistently. The second one is to draw conviction from those who aren't customers yet, to change both the customers and non-customers' attitude towards brand. That is, it is more than pambahay and beach attire, and that there is indeed a difference compared to other slipper brands. Oh, hey Arianne! Come meet our guest.
Oh, hey, you're the one who owns the loafers by the foyer.
Yeah.
You're very much like our target market, so let me tell you more about them. First off, although Havaianas emphasizes the brand is made for everyone with their tagline, everybody wears them, its price range put the brand at a more premium level. That's why our target audience are males and females from ages 20 to 25 from AB Upper C socioeconomic classes, mostly individuals who are new recruits in the workforce, and with their spending power, they choose to put their money in things that allow them to feel adventurous, trendy, and exciting. So we did a survey with 100 respondents and found out most consumers don't wear flip-flops outside their homes. They don't really buy flip-flops themselves either, and instead use whatever is at home or what's given to them as gifts. However, there are still a few people who are quite picky when it comes to shopping for flip-flops. With that in mind, we came up with 7 factors we use to segment our target market. First, benefits wanted, usage rate, brand loyalty, levels of involvement, values and beliefs, lifestyle, and personality. We came up with 3 consumer segments, namely Baywatch, the Floater, and the Cabana Boss. First, for Baywatch, when it comes to her flip-flops, she's all about style. She wears them to the beach and only sticks to one brand. She's very picky when it comes to shopping for flip-flops because she consciously wants to look cool. She's very adventurous and her friends think she's so fun and exciting. I mean, she spends most of her weekends out of town. But then we have the Floater. The Floater chooses comfort and convenience over anything else and wears flip-flops almost everywhere. He doesn't really shop for flip-flops himself and just wears whatever is at home or whatever is given to him. As long as the pair fits, he's good with it. Because of that mindset, he's comfortable with wearing flip-flops even outside the home. You see, the Floater has a very stay-at-home lifestyle and has a quite offbeat personality. Lastly, we've got a bullseye target, the Cabana Boss. The Cabana Boss is your typical young, stay-based working girl. She's currently building her career, and because of her hectic schedule, she doesn't stress herself out during her downtime by resorting to no-fuss clothes and footwear such as slip-ons or sneakers. On weekends, she prefers to stay in the metro for some R&R time, which consists of heading to a salon or getting some magnifies or lounging with her friends and family, where she sports her branded flip-flops. As she always needs to present her best self, the Cabana Boss never wears flip-flops in public. You'll only find them wearing them at home, at the salon, or at her friends or family's households. Although she doesn't wear flip-flops in public, she's quite meticulous in buying her own pair. Quality, comfort, and style should never be taken for granted. Given her working girl budget and good modern taste in fashion, the Cabana Boss sometimes experiments with different flip-flop styles, brands, and tries on styles and designs that are just as cool as her.
Are we talking about the Cabana Boss?
Yeah, dude.
We chose to have our campaign directed towards the mindsets of these individuals instead of focusing on aspects that Havaianas has already established itself as, like its quality and even the summer fun. Of course, we're not leaving those parts out, but these aspects will just be supplementary to the focal point of our campaign. So, how do we get the Cabana Boss out of the house and in her Havaianas?
Well, we've learned from all our consumer research that if this mindset isn't tapped into or isn't changed, then we can't get our consumers to be loyal to Havaianas. And so, here's our Think, Feel, Do assessment. Right now, our current target market think that flip-flops are just used at home or at the beach, and they feel that they'll be judged if they're seen wearing these flip-flops in public, hence they choose not to wear it in public. What we want with our campaign is to change the current mindset. We want them to realize that flip-flops can be worn in public, and it's not such a bad thing because with Havaianas, we can be comfortable to do so. With its reason to believe that Havaianas is the original flip-flops brand that creates non-slip, durable, comfortable, and appealing flip-flops, coupled with what we have observed regarding the consumers that people don't wear flip-flops in public because they feel like it's taboo to do so, turned into our consumer insight that as much as we want to do things differently, what society thinks highly influences what I do. We came up with a strategic idea, which is, with Havaianas, I'm comfortable in showing the other side of me. Again, we're addressing the fact that if given the option, people would actually wear flip-flops in public if they could. But they opt not to because they know that they'll be judged for it. Because they choose to stick to the status quo, there remains a part of them that isn't shared with the world. With that in mind, we came up with our creative idea for this Havaianas campaign, Step into the Flip Side. But first, what is the flip side? The flip side is that other side of you that you rarely show to the world. It could be a secret talent, a hobby, or a passion that people don't really know about. For example, people may know you as the MVP, but at home, you're the passionate chef who loves to whip up some recipes. This creative idea perfectly ties in with the Havaianas brand character, which embodies the Brazilian summer lifestyle. Carefree, fun, and exciting. It also emphasizes that the brand is for everyone. Havaianas is an expression of one's identity. It allows you to make a statement even with just a pair of flip-flops. That's why, with the tagline, Step into the Flip Side, we want our target audiences to be comfortable in showing the other side of themselves. Hey Nelly, tell them about how we plan to execute our campaign.
Sure, Sera. Our campaign execution will focus on getting people comfortable with showing off their flip sides, so people could understand that Havaianas is all about embracing that quirky side of you. First is our public relations effort on making people comprehend what the flip side is. We will be launching flip side stories that feature well-known individuals who can talk about how they got to break their shells and feel comfortable to reveal the things they love doing while flaunting their pair of Havaianas. It'll first begin with Havaianas hosting PR lunches or dinners so the Havaianas team can explain what exactly the flip side is to these influencers before they even start explaining it to others themselves. Then a photo shoot will be done so their social media posts can have a unified aesthetic. Photos will include props that represent their other side, the flip side, such as musical instruments, a skateboard, or their artworks. When all is set, the influencers can finally share their stories on their own social media accounts. Together with these stories is the line, I am blank, and this is my flip side. For example, a feature article would talk about Solenn Husak and her identity as a celebrity, but at the same time reveal that she is also a talented painter.
Next, we have the Flip Side Challenge. This is our centerpiece activation, which will emphasize the tagline, Step into the Flip Side. Other activations will supplement this Flip Side Challenge. So, technically, the challenge invites consumers to be comfortable with showing the other side of them that they don't normally show, to generate buzz, and to introduce the challenge with a bang. We're tapping influencers who will open the challenge by sharing their other sides that people wouldn't really expect them to have, which they're comfortable showing because of Havaianas. For example, a celebrity may be known for having a glamorous side, but she also may be into arts or fitness. After the influencers launch the Flip Side Challenge, interested participants can create their own videos and posts online showing off their flip sides. This could be a hidden talent that most people did not really know that they had, or a secret hobby that they're really good at, or even a special passion that they had that they would do on the side. So videos should come with a caption, I am blank, this is my flip side. 30 participants will be chosen to join the culminating event, a Havaianas Mixer. It's a chance for them to get to show off their flip sides and at the same time get to know other flip sides as well. Those who do not get chosen will be able to get a chance to win tickets to the culminating mixer by buying a pair of Havaianas. This culminating mixer is essentially a party to celebrate everyone who shared their flip sides with the world, which was made possible by Havaianas. Ultimately, the said mixer is a great way to culminate the challenge because it's a coming together of different individuals with different flip sides.
Next, to further increase awareness, deepen comprehension, and to increase consumer engagement, people would be invited to visit the Havaianas Flipside Funhouse, a place where everyone can unleash their special talents, hobbies, and skills and share them with the world. It's designed to look like a cool playhouse with different areas of specialty that reflect different flip sides. To make this happen, Havaianas will partner with numerous companies that specialize in different areas such as arts and crafts, music, dance, fashion design, sports, and the like. These companies will facilitate fun activities centered on their specialty. Visitors of the funhouse can jump from room to room to get immersed in their respective flip sides. They can even buy a pair of Havaianas at the pop-up shop in the funhouse.
Based on a conducted fieldwork in all flip-flop branches and kiosks within Metro Manila, we discovered that the current layout is not really conducive for customer engagement and brand experience. Hence, in line with our tagline, stepping into the flip side, we plan to revamp and set apart the layout of Havaianas stores in such a way that it will be the flip side of other flip-flop stores, cool and otherworldly. A sign will be placed on the floor of the entrance with the words, "Step into the," while the rest of the store will be filled with vivid, eye-catching, and even exaggerated designs in line with the Brazilian summer theme with the words, "The Flip Side." At the center of the store, which is usually an empty space and isn't really utilized, to complement all the attention that the campaign will generate, an in-store promo will also be implemented to increase the sales of all Havaianas flip-flops. A 30% discount will be granted to participants of the online campaign, such as, when they post a video showing their flip side. And on the other hand, a buddy discount of 50% will be granted to tandem participants or two people who will share a flip side submission. Therefore, these sales promos will also work as an incentive for people to participate in the online campaign.
Lastly, we will be having 20-second commercials to further communicate what the Havaianas flip side is all about. Our first commercial is about a young professional who comes from a business meeting and decides to take a break by switching to flip-flops. She then puts on her earphones and listens to music. She starts jamming to her tunes, eyes closed, and later on gets carried away and starts dancing and really getting into the groove. Our next commercial is about a gym rat with a very masculine and tough personality. He leaves and tells his gym buddies, "I'm just gonna pick up someone special." He drives and arrives at his sister's place to pick up his niece and bring her to Gymboree for a play date. The last commercial features a shy and very studious girl who is at an open mic restaurant with her friends. The host asks for a volunteer, and seeing that no one is raising their hands, Miss Shy Girl volunteers and her friends are in shock. Apparently, she is good in rapping with a thing for Tagalog songs. Damn, can that girl spit fire?
Oh, you want some pizza? Anyway, moving on. Like any other IMC campaign, we also have a campaign timetable for each of our strategies. We decided that there will be no better way than to start a campaign during the summer season. This will be around mid-February. Here, teaser portions of the campaign will be released. By early March, the centerpiece activation, which is the Flip Side Challenge, will begin to unfold to serve as an official immersive introduction to the tagline, "Step into the Flip Side." Shortly after, the newly renovated Flip Side stores, as well as the Flip Side Funhouse, will be unveiled to the public around to maintain the hype by going outside the digital medium. Also, online promotions will be constantly implemented to document and update people with our campaign. To be able to evaluate if our campaign was actually effective, we decided to set a few success indicators. First, the Flip Side Challenge aims to have at least 300 video entries. The Flip Side Mixer aims to have at least 500 attendees. Of course, the official hashtag Havaianas Flipside will be used on all channels on social media, that's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, to get people talking about the brand. For the online videos that will be posted by the top 30 participants for the Flipside Challenge, a success indicator would be having at least 5,000 views for each video. Next, for our online commercials, which will be posted on YouTube, we aim to have at least 1.5 million views. Moreover, based on the information gathered from our fieldwork, an all flip-flop branch could reach about 15,000 per day, which is their quota, and at times they can reach at most 30,000 per day during their peak seasons. Hence, after the campaign, we are expecting to garner sales amounting to at least 25,000 per day and about 45,000 per day during peak seasons. So that wraps up our IMC campaign for Havaianas. Step into the flip side. Thanks for coming over.
No, thank you.